I think something that's going to be really important as we move forward in the space of AI and how certain people and certain businesses can, or everyone for that matter, can really leverage it and get the most use out of it is first understanding, the inner makings and understanding having more intent around how you need to apply it. And that's what I really want to start creating some more content around and start picking more industries. And we'll even do deeper dives into particular industries and particular topics on how end users can leverage AI, businesses can leverage AI, and content creators can leverage AI. But something to kind of bear in mind is that I know that a lot of businesses are, and I've worked with certain clients, and they want to get a better handle of it. But the main thing that comes up, and that's something that people should be aware of, is the moment you start interacting with third-party tools such as ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, your data, which is really the moat that you're able to build around agents and AI and other competitors, that data that you've built up over X amount of years that you've been in business, you're now sharing that with that third party. And on the outside, it might look like, hey, this is means to the greater good, and like it's something that you kind of have to give up to get the access to it. But you really want to think about that differently when we know that each one of these companies are going to continue to build their models to essentially replace existing infrastructure and replace existing apps. So to not sort of fall prey to what these agents are able to do, you want to safeguard that data. And the way you can, but you still want to get the best and the most use out of these models. So the way that you can go about that is setting up, and I've worked with clients on this, is setting up your own private infrastructure so that you can keep your data private while still harnessing the power of these large language models. So, I know that DeepSeek was really big in the news, and it's a model that I've interacted with a lot. But DeepSeek is an open source model. So I have a video on my account where we essentially show how you can leverage DeepSeek models, Llama, Mistral, all of these open source models on your own personal machine and never have to share your data. So it's the same premise there. And I've worked with companies, and I've done this working with startups for many years, is that you set up your own infrastructure to own the model and then thus owning the data so that you can then now start building and leveraging AI, but not having to feel like you're giving up your data. And the same thing